Like,
shooting in Utah.
sure.
Uh, I seen old boy around. I wasn't, I didn't follow him like that, but I just watched the video with LOH, man. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That
I haven't
crack?
seen that video yet.
You see the video? Oh my,
Nah.
bruh.
They blurred it, but yeah,
Not
they
on
said.
not on TikTok.
See, damn, I can't find it. I found it on Tim Black TV. He was covering the whole shit.
Yeah. 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 So I don't know what they're gonna start doing with about these rallies now, man. They're gonna start putting the glass up because it just got real. It
Ooh.
just got real. I don't condone any of this shit, man. I don't give a damn what side you on or whatever. My thing is free speech is free speech. Get your shit out there, man. But this, nah, not cool with this shit. You know.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. I definitely get that, but at the same time, yeah, free speech is free speech.
Mhm.
But certain people's free speech causes other people problems, and he was one of them dudes. He was a rabble rouser, and he had an awful lot to say about people that look like us. An awful
Okay.
lot of shit to say, stereotypes and everything else. I mean, it's going on the internet right now. Um, they going off right now because of one of the stories we're gonna cover later.
Okay.
You hearing a lot of this shit that, black people are only 13, 14% of the population and they commit half of all murders. And all of this shit has been debunked. There was but shit, white dudes jumping on there like, yeah, they get you by just giving you percentages, but pull up the fucking numbers. It's
The
like 40,
facts.
pull up the facts. 45% of all white people commit violent crimes. But when he pulled up the numbers, it's like, yeah, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like we
Not
both
not
fucked
not
up. If
necessarily the
that's the
facts,
case.
the stats. I'm sorry, the
The stats,
statistics.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
not the facts.
correction.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for the correction. But there's a lot of shit,
Mhm.
that this guy was saying he was a white nationalist. And the interesting thing is we'll be expected to say, oh, we shouldn't wish death on anybody or anything
Mhm.
like that. Well, it's not about wishing death, but when your words and actions cause people to look like me problems, it couldn't happen to a better fucking person.
Yeah.
Couldn't happen to a better person. Because you know what? Here's my thing. I was listening to a guy today, and I thought at, initially his channel was pretty fucking dope until he just started fucking talking, and he was doing his best not to say, "Man, all y'all niggas."
Okay.
But when you
Yeah.
listen to him, you saw that's exactly what he wanted to say. Some of these guys, like I love watching American Thor. He's got another of VFT, some Valhalla's VFT or some shit like that. Love his channel. He's a Green Beret, but he was just like, yeah, Charlie Kirk. This dude was a fucking white nationalist, man.
Okay.
You know,
My thing is with this. Another. I'm trying to think ahead, like what's coming next as far as because Trump responded and all that stuff or whatever. He's like, so you're gonna keep that same energy like you're doing in Chicago. You're gonna keep that same energy in Utah. When you talk about we got to get these illegals up out of there and all these mass killings and shit like that of that nature. What is he going to do about this? Considering that one kid got killed in D.C. and he, let the dogs loose out there, on behalf of that kid or that intern or whatever who got beat up or killed or something out there in D.C. That little
big,
white kid.
big
But
bro. Go. I'm sorry. I thought you
yeah,
were
but
gonna finish.
what I'm just wondering because they said the guy is still at large who did this. And I'm like, well, apparently he had to be Caucasian because he mixed in. Because
See,
if it was somebody who didn't
Yeah.
look like us,
right, but see,
they would have got him, right?
this is my thing, bro. To answer your question, he ain't gonna do shit because Trump faced this on the campaign trail not once but fucking twice. Somebody tried to take him out, and he would have done something about it then. He had the power to do something about that shit then, but he
Okay.
didn't. You want to know why? Because these motherfuckers get to be lone gunmen. They get to have mental issues and shit like that. They
Ah,
get to
keep
have
going,
mental
sir.
issues.
Yeah,
You
I
understand what
see.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I see where you're going with this, kid. Keep going.
But again, when we get to this story we're gonna talk about today,
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of. Oh, we got oh
Oh
shit.
shit.
Oh, Mr.
You
Terrific,
back.
his motherfucking self, Mr. Terrific, aka King motherfucking Sully, just paused on us for the intro. He froze at the right moment. Like, yeah, I'm getting ready to jump in on this shit. But dig it, man. We don't get that mental illness thing. The motherfuckers was already talking about like, yeah, I'm sick and tired of every time one of them do something, it's the mental illness. But the last black motherfucker that had a mental issue on a train, whose only
Ah,
crime was belligerence, got choked the fuck out by Daniel Penny.
got killed.
Ain't
That's that.
touch a motherfucker nothing. He was just belligerent.
He
And
got
well,
killed.
he was about to, he would have, we don't know what the fuck he was about to and would have done.
Right.
He was
Right.
choked to fucking
Right.
death. This
Yeah.
guy clearly, look, he had him height wise, weight wise, and he was obviously trained to be able to do that shit. My brother was a Marine, so they Marines got a whole different fighting style that they train in anyway. We train in the Army. We train in combatives. They got their own like little very effective uh techniques that they're very fucking effective that they use. So he was trained. You choke the fucking bum have in crisis to death,
Mm.
and um he was held as a hero. He was up there with Trump. Now we got a white fucking nationalist, and this guy came out. I'm speaking to the president and said that the flags will now go to half mast until
Are
fucking
you
Sunday.
serious?
Countrywide, flags will go to half mast. Make that shit make sense.
It does. It does.
I already
Because
know where you going. Go ahead, brother.
it does because of the agenda.
That's what I'm
Gotcha.
saying.
It's been the
Gotcha.
agenda since Bush.
There you
When
go.
Bush came out and said the New World Order, I was like, do y'all know what that means?
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
The,
But
the clock
damn.
has started.
I just feel like again, they get to be lone gunmen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again,
We just savages.
one nigga was cutting a fool in DC, and they was like, oh no, National Guard, Chirac, what y'all YNs need to shut that shit up. Y'all don't know what y'all playing with, but
we didn't get a win. We didn't get a win the other day in Charlotte, though.
nah, that wasn't.
we
No.
we're
We
gonna
gonna get
touch
to
on
that.
that.
Yeah.
We're gonna touch on that because it ties into, dude not allowed to have mental illness, but
Yeah.
these dudes, it was just a one-off.
Yeah.
No, motherfuckers is just crazy. But I don't know how long y'all want to keep running on this dude or whatever, because I really want to get into the old boy in North Carolina. Was that North Carolina where he did that?
Yeah,
He
Charlotte.
just
Yeah.
in Charlotte. I'm sorry.
What y'all got on this, man?
Yeah, we go around the horn, old man.
I agree with Sauce, man. It couldn't have happened to a better person. I have never been a fan of Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
The dude talk a lot of shit, and a lot of these guys are just playing this shit on TV. Like you see Alex Jones. That's one of the things he said. Most of the pundits on the news, that's how they play it. Is that they're playing a character, and it sucks for you to get killed playing your character if that's the case here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's he's up there with Biggie and Tupac. White people gonna have him on the living room wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I seen
Sully?
it coming. I
Go
seen
ahead,
it coming.
Sully.
So all my friends out here hit me up. Oh, you seen it? I was like, nah, I've been working. What's good? Oh man, one of his own got him. Oh, okay. But as long as it wasn't one of us, I was like, we good.
We good.
Of course, because the guy again, Sully, the guy's still at large, so it wasn't one of us.
It wasn't one of us.
Or anybody who has melanin.
Who's the old man they arrested?
They said
that was the wrong dude.
Yeah, it was the wrong dude.
Wrong dude.
But here's the other thing too. I think this shit got more to do with his support for Israel than anything, because he got them hardcore motherfuckers just like that was like, why the fuck are you supporting these people?
The OG MAGA.
The OG MAGA. Like,
yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
The motherfuckers, the dudes who won't let that Epstein shit go away. Those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right. Because I mean, we finding out that, it's on the net. If you watch like Sabby Sabs, Tim Black, a lot of these other channels, that apparently Israel is spending a lot of money to change the image because of like, it's not just people like they said, it's not just people that disagree with what's going on in Israel. Like their fucking image is taking a huge hit. It's fucking tarnished. So what they're doing is getting with these influencers. Like one motherfucker, Officer Tatum, this motherfucker, Netanyahu was like, you can ask anyone, Christians, they will tell you that Israel is one of the places where they have been most respected and protected. And he was like, yeah, I'll vouch for that. I was there with the church for 2 weeks, and we only were spit at once by a child. But then an adult came and said that yeah, it's not a true representation of who we are. Oh well, his whole base, which is mainly white folks, because he's one of these Negroes are evil, and I'm the one black good guy. I'm the exception to all of this shit, because that's how all of these Candace Owens and his Anton Daniels, they all come from it. Like, yeah, I'm an exceptional one. I'm better than them, so I'm gonna talk shit, and I'm the one that's gonna correct them, even though everybody was up in arms because Cosby made some legitimate observations, and just his sin was saying that shit out loud. But you know. Yeah, man, these guys are taking a hit for supporting Israel, man, and I think that's, could a lot of what that had to do.
Yeah, man. Either or, whatever the case may be, man, he's no longer.
Listen, you can't walk around talking trash.
You can. You just got to move. You got to move correctly,
and not have a security detail, my guy.
There you go.
He did. He just was open air, baby. He did. He started moving because they showed him on Bill Maher podcast or whatever, and he said he kind of foreshadowed what happened. He said that I got to start. I'm moving with security now, but apparently, when you got that open, when you in that forum like that, man, it's open season.
I mean, one time he was on. I watched him on YouTube, and he had the Republican college kids, and they were going, and one brother was like, "I punch you in the mouth." He said, "See, you getting emotional." He said, "Nah, I'm just showing you that I could punch you in the mouth, and everything you say will put on your teeth." And it kind of went to the next segment. At that point, brother told him that. At that point, that's when I've been like, "I need security.
I can't have nobody that close to me even saying they can touch me."
That was before the election, so I'm like, "You still didn't beef up your security since a dude told you gonna punch you in the mouth on TV."
Right. I mean, you got to move. Even academics got security, and he's that little dude, and in my basement. But anyway, yeah, man, y'all want to transition off this dude, man? We didn't give him enough shine.
Let's get it, man.
Hey, man, here in Columbia, I'm in Columbia hearing this crap.